press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
My B school experience has taught me is about deadlines. I mean, I did not have a work experience, so I was not that punctual. But then after coming to B school, this is what we say that, deadlines are sacrosanct. A lot of time I've heard my professors emphasize on that we're not just only producing managers, we are producing socially responsible managers. That way, yeah.
So, hi everyone, welcome to the Real Humans of B School. Today we have Shivangi here who's coming from the beautiful IIM Shillong. Welcome on board, Shivangi.
Thank you so much, Anisha. My pleasure.
Lovely. So you are coming all, from this beautiful place of Shillong. Tell me, how amazing is it? Like, is it actually that beautiful, the whole city and the whole campus?
So I'll tell you what, to study in Shillong, I went to Northeast for the very first time. I mean, I've never been to Northeast before that in my life.
Okay.
So the moment you go there, the first thing you realize is how beautiful this place is. I mean, the weather, the place, how green it is, how clean it is. I mean, you'll just be mesmerized. That's all I can say. So that was my very first impression of Northeast. Then about IIM Shillong, we all have heard that it is the campus in clouds. But then once you study there, you can actually sometimes see that, you are sitting in your classroom, your class is going on, and you can actually feel the clouds outside. Wow. So it's very, very beautiful. I mean, if you talk about it, I mean, it's very beautiful.
And in fact, it's the only campus, I think, which gets a winter break. I don't think any other B school gives a winter break. I've heard it's like super chill there at that time.
I'm sorry, I lost.
So I'm saying, come again? So it's like, it's always told that, that IIM Shillong gives the students a winter break because it's like super chill at that point of time there. I don't think any other B school does that. Is it that cold and, you guys get a break from there?
Yes, I mean, I'd say that I went there in June. So from June till October, November, the weather was very good. I mean, living on the hills, not at all. I mean, I was used to the heat in the plains. From living in the plains, I was used to the heat. But then going there, it was very pleasant, I would say. Okay. But then after November, yes, it was very cold. And then we had to use heaters also. So we, all of us, I mean, all the students have been provided with heaters because you cannot live without that.
Wow.
So yes, it does get cold. A different experience altogether, living on the hills. So
okay, that's lovely. That's really nice. And you have been someone who's like lived in so many parts of India. So do you like actually, how was this experience of exploring so many cultures and all of them, even before IIM Shillong?
Absolutely. So what I believe is, if I have to talk about myself, the very first thing I like to tell people about myself is that, how I have lived in various different cities. And this is something I really cherish. That, I've traveled a lot during childhood, started in Bihar, Jharkhand, then went to Kolkata to pursue my BCom. Currently, I'm in Bhubaneswar. My parents are in Bhubaneswar right now.
Okay.
So, at this moment, I'm in Bhubaneswar. So, yes, this is something I really, really cherish, that I got to interact with so many different people from different cultures. And yes, if I had to say the best memory, obviously my BCom days in Kolkata. I mean, I really, really enjoyed those days. Even Kolkata is a very beautiful experience. I mean, we all know that, it's called the cultural capital of the nation. Yeah, and that is for a reason. I mean, the kind of culture you get to witness in Kolkata, it's nowhere else. The
Wow.
city of joy, yeah, indeed was city of joy for me. So that was a wonderful experience. And then from Kolkata to Shillong, altogether different experience. Living on the hills again for the very first time, it was also a new experience. So yeah, throughout I've been very lucky to always, you can say, experience different cultures and different parts of the country.
Lovely. And Shivangi, you are a fresher, right? If I'm correct, right after BCom, you went into
Yeah.
Long. Great. So when you got into your B school, was it challenging to cope up, or how was it for you?
See, I'd say yes, it was challenging initially because with job experience, with work experience comes certain experiences which are very handy in the B school. Honestly, initially I struggled a lot with the technical aspects. I mean, with let's just say making presentations, the hygiene factors of presentations, how do you do that, and all those things which you usually experience in a corporate. But
Correct.
I did not have that experience, so initially that was a challenge. But then again, the curriculum of MBA makes sure that everyone gets to experience this. So yeah, so how our curriculum is built, we have a lot of presentations, a lot of submissions. That way we have to present on case studies on current world problems. So that way we are given a very good exposure, that how to present ourselves, how to come up with new ideas, how to solve problems. These aspects we work on that. So initially that was a challenge, agreed, but then with time you get to learn these things in a B school. So yeah.
Interesting. Great. So, like you mentioned that you face challenges, you learn with it. I'm sure your peers and your faculties, all of them help you all to cope up onto all of those things.
Absolutely. And if I talk about that, I right now I'm confident that I have certain command over Microsoft Excel or Microsoft PowerPoint. It is because how our faculty teaches us, or how we get
Correct.
that training in the college itself. So if we lag behind in something, then everyone makes sure that you cope up with it. You learn that, and you learn that in a very healthy and a good manner.
Interesting.
That no longer remains a weakness for you.
That's
So
lovely.
yeah.
That's lovely. And how is the curriculum and rigor at IIM Shillong? Like, most of the IIMs are very hectic. You also have a lot of clubs and committees and all of them. So what is a typical day for you in IIM Shillong like?
Yeah. So usually our classes start at 9 in the morning. So from 9 in the morning, it goes on till evening. I mean, we have our breaks, lunch break, and the breaks between the sessions. So we have our classes, and then we have a number of clubs. So we can join any club depending on our personal interest, where our interest lies. So I'm a member of the finance club.
Okay.
So to come up with activities relating to finance, with games, we have our monthly magazine, so we invite articles also. That way, campus engagement. So these things are going on continuously. A number of clubs we have: the marketing club, consulting club, HR club, everything is there. So we have to take care of that also. And one thing I think common for all B schools is submissions. We have a lot of submissions, and one thing is one thing that I'd say my B school experience has taught me is about deadlines. I mean,
Yeah.
I did not have a work experience, so I was not that punctual. But then after coming to B school, this is what we say, that deadlines are sacrosanct. I mean, you have to adhere to them. So so you have to submit your presentations, you have to attend your classes, your academics is going on, you have your midterms going on, you have your club committee work. So it's I'd say it's hectic, but then you get to learn a lot. I mean,
Absolutely.
opportunity in it.
I think you learn the value and importance of that 11:59:59, because all our deadlines for assignments are set to that. You no longer, that every minute starts mattering for us.
Absolutely. And as I said, deadlines are sacrosanct. So yeah.
Lovely. That's really great. So Shivangi, if like right now you're in Bhubaneswar, you're sitting back here at home, you'll soon go back to campus. What is that one thing that you're like craving, or you're waiting? Ki yes, Shillong campus pe jaake the first thing I want to do is this.
first of all, I'd say is meeting my friends, because obviously I for the past 1 year I've been living with so many people on the campus, and it's a different life altogether. So sometimes at home you feel like, you don't have anyone to talk to that way. I mean, at campus it's always buzzing. You're surrounded by people. I mean, while in the class or having lunch or even in the room, you're surrounded by people and you have a lot of people to talk to. So that way I sometimes feel, so first thing obviously is meet my friends, and then second thing is I like to go to some place. I mean, we have a lot of different places around Shillong where students usually go. I mean, if we have 1 or 2 days off, so we like to go to these places and explore. So just go to a different place, because I'm craving to travel, honestly. So I like to go to some new place, because I've been sitting at home for 3 months now. So yeah.
Lovely. And living in so many different cities, I think, you loving to travel, it's a good thing. Otherwise, people get bogged down that I have been shifting schools, meeting new people. There's a lot of adjustment which happens. And so, you come across someone who's very good and adaptable. So that's a very good quality.
Extremely, yeah. I'd say that and even now I'm confident that, any place I can just live very happily. I'll explore that place, I'll travel that place, not at all a problem. Even initially food was a problem, that, for the first time when I moved to Kolkata, the hostel food, I mean, that was initially something which I took time to adapt to, but then now I'm very confident that, I can survive anywhere, I can live anywhere. So
Wow.
that way, my experience has made me very adaptable.
That's so amazing. That's really nice. So Shivangi, if people who are watching us and wanting to know that what should they expect at IIM Shillong, or what should they do if they want to get there, what would you suggest them?
I'd say, from my experience, what I'd say is, I mean, keeping aside the technical aspects, that your CAT score and everything, you have to be hardworking, and more than hardworking, the curiosity has to be there. That, it's not just that if I'm interested in finance, I only want to learn finance. No, I mean, I have to know about marketing as well, about certain IT aspects as well, about operations as well. So it's a very holistic, I'd say it's a very holistic environment out there. So that way, it's there. And one more thing is that you have to be very well aware of what is happening around you. I mean, all the current affairs, what is happening in the nation. Yeah, what is happening in the nation, what is happening around you. Because a lot of time I've heard my professors emphasize on that we are not just only producing managers, we are producing socially responsible managers. So that way you have to be aware of your society, your nation, your responsibilities towards it, that way. So just only, I mean, academics is obviously very important part of it, but only academics won't suffice. So
that's lovely. So, like in a nutshell, if I was to say, the very, very rightly Shivangi is told that the faculties look for is socially responsible managers, and that includes to ensure that you're well read, well informed, because then only you can, lead ahead. So that's really amazing advice, Shivangi. Thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.